We are so used to the presence of that long, bright whitish gray sphere hanging up in the night sky that we rarely think about what its presence means to us. We also don't thank our lucky stars that we only have one moon to influence and cause a number of the natural phenomena on Earth. A city in China wants to launch an artificial moon into the orbit by 2020 as a way to reduce the energy needs by replacing the street light with the artificial moonlight. Regardless of whether or not they succeed, their ambitious idea really made us wonder. However, what if the Earth had more than one moon? What if you saw multiple moons instead of one when you stared up into the night sky? This is curious enough and we'll be dealing with that today. Well, it wouldn't be pretty. The idea of an Earth with two moons has been a science fiction staple for decades. More recently, real possibilities of an Earth with two moons have popped up. The properties of the moon's far side has many scientists thinking that another moon used to orbit the Earth before smashing into the moon and becoming part of its mass. Since 2006, astronomers have been tracking smaller secondary moons that our own Earth-Moon system captures. These meteor-wide moons stay for a few months, then leave. The consequences of a second moon orbiting the Earth depend on how massive that moon is and how far from the Earth it orbits. The most obvious effect would be that the ocean tides would be altered. Tides could be either smaller or higher, and there could be more than two high tides per day. If the gravitational influence of a second moon were extreme, it could lead to phenomenally huge ocean tides up to kilometer high, which would also result in frequent tsunamis. It could also lead to enhanced volcanic activity and earthquakes. Imagine the moon's identical twin comes hurtling by and is trapped by the Earth's gravity. As it settles into the orbit, halfway between the Earth and our original moon, it yanks violently at the oceans. In the real world, this is how our original moon helps generate tides. So the second moon would amplify the effect, causing peak tides that would be 6 times higher, eroding shorelines and flooding many of our world's greatest cities, including New York, Singapore, and London. Gone. But not all destruction would happen on Earth. The combined pull of the planet and the original moon would also yank on the second moon. The second moon would be caught in a tug of war between the Earth and the original moon. The gravitational pull back and forth from both ends would warp the second moon's surface, triggering tremendous volcanic activity, flooding the second moon's surface with red-hot rivers of lava, just like hundreds of the volcanoes you see today on Jupiter's hellish moon. Millions of years from now, the day will be grown by 16%, lasting longer than 28 hours. Now, a little extra time in the day may sound pretty nice, but here's the problem. The extra moon would drift towards the current moon. And that's where the real danger comes in. After millions of years, the two moons would collide. The impact would be so massive, it would rip the very core of the moons apart. Lava would erupt from the center like a runny egg in space, casting a vivid red light in the sky on Earth. Meanwhile, debris would go hurling in all directions, where some of it would inevitably strike Earth, forming massive craters miles wide. It would be an apocalypse for all the life on Earth. And what didn't hit the planet would instead be trapped by the Earth's gravity, forming a ring of debris around the equator, similar to the rings around the Saturn, but not for long. Within just a few years, those chunks would clump together, forming one large single body. Perhaps any life that survives will call it the moon, or maybe something even better.